Good morning, welcome to Tech Turks again, and I'm here today with Damilola, who is the founder of Dapper Wedding Hub. And Wedding Hub is a platform for people who want to get married. Now, Damilola, welcome to the show. And
Thank you.
why didn't I meet you 18 years ago? I went to your website and it's, how would I describe it? Weddings made easier.
Exactly.
So just tell me, how did you start? What's your background and why did you think about weddings?
It's actually very far from my background. My background is in finance and investment.
Very, very far.
Very
but
far.
weddings are, very financial.
Exactly.
They're related. Depends who's paying.
I got married in December.
Yeah.
And we spent
December 20.
December, just recently. So
Congratulations. Welcome to.
Much. So we spent a lot of money, and we found out that it got us thinking, me and my wife. So she became a wedding counselor. So she gives advice on weddings.
Before or after the wedding?
After the wedding. We had no idea what weddings were. We thought it was just a walk in the park. We realized that it's so much stress. So what she
Especially in Nigeria.
Especially in Nigeria. And with the whole millennial rave, people want to do weddings in the biggest of venues, and it's a lot of money. So we needed to start preparing people for what they actually are going to face. So while she was doing that, I was thinking, hey, how big is this wedding sector in Nigeria? So I did some research and I found out that on Bloomberg, in 2014 exactly, in 5 months between the festive periods, they spent over $70 million.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria.
$70 million on weddings?
It's on Bloomberg. So yeah, I'm a finance guy, so I'm thinking, okay, so
10%.
10%. I mean, how do I make my spread on this? But the only way, I grew up learning that the only way you can actually make any sort of money is if you solve a problem. So we had to dissect every aspect of our wedding. We sat in our house for close to a week and dissected every area. So what were the issues? Okay, the issues were vendors were not as advertised on Instagram, or because we got a lot of vendors off Instagram, off social media.
And the quality as well, I assume, of people.
Yeah, and the quality. So we needed a platform that would say, okay, this is different works of the things that they have done for other clients, so what clients are saying about them. This is how much they cost. Can I afford them? If I can't afford them, what else? What are my next best options? So I can just move from this plan. I can't afford this. The next best thing is this. Because what we end up seeing is hearsay. My friend says this is good, or my friend says that is good. But when you have one platform that shows every single thing, so you can make a decision on the spot.
So your platform, so the customers or users have an opportunity to rate the different vendors.
The rates and the comments.
Yeah.
So it also keeps vendors on their feet.
Yeah.
Because there are lots of bad vendors, and so them coming on our side, we tell them we are not going to screen. So you need to be able to give this customer enough quality service that would promote you. And what we started seeing at the beginning was up and coming people, vendors, just kept on coming because they had the drive for it, and they actually executed pretty well.
Yeah.
There was a wedding last week that some vendors came from our site, and we had some very raving reviews and calls that okay, they had never heard of these people before. But that's what they did, up and coming, die on job. But also the people that are up there now are opening their eyes to see that okay, they have expensive prices. So everybody, it's more. We plan to be almost like I keep telling people that our dream is to be like the Jumia of weddings, where anything you want to do weddings, you find.
So you're creating a platform so that your platform is interesting. A platform for new entrants to actually shake and disrupt the existing people who have become very complacent and make it actually price. Bring the prices down. So let me ask a question. Because Nigeria, weddings, in the Western world, two people meet each other and say, let's get married, and then okay, parents, by the way, you can come too. But here in Nigeria, they say that the weddings are owned by the parents, and then the people getting married are just participants. So how does this play with your platform?
So I heard that saying, but the truth is, from my experience, the truth is, to an extent, yes, that is true. But at the end of the day, it's what the bride wants.
Yeah.
And the parents are always going to be emotional towards the bride.
Yeah.
And brides of nowadays are very demanding in what they want.
Yeah.
So if we can our aim is to satisfy majorly the brides.
Yeah.
The parents will adjust.
Yeah. So women power. See, women don't have all the power. I don't know what they keep saying
about
men.
It's not a man's world.
It's not a man's world at all. Man's world determined by women. Great world. So when did you start? You started
So it started in January.
This year?
This year.
So how successful have you been?
So the first few months, we targeted getting vendors on the site aggressively. Strategic partnerships, and we have over, yesterday we had over 9,000 vendors. His Naira and Kobo has been broken even, so it's for the first year we've done well.
Okay, that's good.
But there's still a lot of room to grow. We hear customers giving us. We open the room for customers to give us reviews and advice and stuff on how they think we can improve. So we get emails of, okay, they need them. For instance, they need some particular services that if they want a 1 million naira wedding, they just go and say this is the 1 million naira wedding, it's a 2 million naira. So lots of things that are coming on. We have phased it out in phase 1, phase 2.
Yeah.
There's a lot going to happen for Dapper Wedding next year. A lot's going to happen. It's going to, you'll be able to design your own wedding. A 3D platform where you'll be able to design your own wedding on the site. So you have a fair understanding on how your wedding venue would look eventually. It might not be the exact replication, but you have an understanding of this how you want.
So you have like a 3D view of, okay, you have a space and then what you want to do.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. And I really like your site because, in fact, as soon as I got into your site, there was a chat, pop-up that came up for assistance, which already you try to engage immediately and keep the people there. So what's your aspiration in terms of, so if there are, depending on the season, the time of the year, if there are 10 weddings per, how many weddings, so okay, let me ask the question again. How many weddings are there in a weekend? Let's say this is a seasonal period.
In Nigeria, there's literally a wedding in every venue every weekend. Estimated in every venue. You can have a wedding in Sheraton, you can have a wedding in Echo Hotel, you can have it on the same day. So it's large. It's not something that, honestly, that one person can own in entirety.
No, I really like this. The more I talk to you, the more I'm beginning to like this kind of business. So let me ask you, how much is an average wedding? An average, not too many reels, just
between an average wedding.
Two upcoming people trying to make sure that they have some money left after the wedding.
Between 10 to 20 million.
10 to 20 million naira.
I would say. The high-end weddings go to be around 50 to 60. I mean, that's minus performances, and a wedding in a hotel on its own, the venue, it's already a large cost. Okay, so let me say, what's the biggest wedding that you have done, and what's the smallest? So that So the smallest wedding I have done.
Well, I'm trying to find out if there's an opportunity for those upcoming people who can use your platform.
My platform is ready for. I keep on telling my platform is ready for every budget.
Okay, good.
So I can give you a wedding 800 to 1 million.
1 million naira.
1 million naira wedding.
Okay.
I can also give you a wedding of 20 million. I can give you 50 million.
So really, people can also start saving to their weddings as well. You can create a plan for them.
And what we also did, which is
we must talk later.
No problem. It's a bit in the middle. But what we also did was we partnered with some strategic people.
Yes.
So if you don't want to take that whole bunch out of your account at once, we can spread it for you. So we can say, we'll fund.
Why are you doing that job? That's us now. Okay, carry on.
So you can talk after, no problem. We'll fund the wedding for you. And we will spread it over.
Fantastic. So how many people have used your site so far?
So we have. This year 6 months, we'll have about 5 people.
Okay.
That have, but 10% of is still very decent for us.
Okay, so you have a lot of vendors.
Yes.
So how do you go to create awareness? So the market, what's your marketing strategy here?
So
because weddings are a big decision.
Yes.
Yeah, so like people before.
So we're using every platform available. So yes, we have this. It's a millennial thing. So we have to make sure that every social media outlet is on fire. So we've partnered we've employed some people to work majorly on social media. We also have some radio jingles here and there just to make sure that people that the lower category people have some sort of understanding that this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
We've also been going to some radio stations, just giving interviews. We work literally any opportunity that we have to spread, we'll spread. But again, so far it's been self-funded, so it's the limit to what we can do.
So, is there a space for an opportunity for party planners to use your site, or are you just cutting them out automatically?
So
and making people their own party
initially
planners?
It was a bit difficult because they felt like we were trying to take their job. So we had I don't want to mention names. We had some people just sit down.
Don't mention any names.
Yeah, we mentioned sit down with some event planners and say, okay, how do we how do we make this work together? So what we try to do is find a relationship where they can, it makes the work easier. They don't really need to start calling so many people. They can just, okay, this is the site, blah, blah, blah. This is, I've tested. So some event planners have actually said, go to the Dapper Wedding Hub. So because we have a symbiotic relationship now, it's still in the works, but we still have, for some of them, have a reasonable understanding how we split the profits, and it's been seamless so far.
Last question. So do you have like package? So if I just say, I'm getting married, I only want to spend a maximum of 2 million naira on everything. Can you deliver me a wedding?
So we had a customer last
like
week that said that brought this idea to us. So we started working on it straight away. So right now, we have a $1 million wedding. So we want to make sure that from every million up to 20 million, we have a package.
Now I have some colleagues that are listening very, very closely to you. Yeah?
So that's what we're working on. So from 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, up to 20 million. We want to make sure that the package that accommodates everything. And 1 million, we're also talking about inclusive of honeymoons.
Oh,
so
really?
we have some.
We're extending the whole marriage, it's like the wedding party too.
And from beginning to the end of the wedding.
That's free advertisement for them.
Yes. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make everything seamless, no stress, especially for the bride.
So, last question. So in this time next year, what are your objectives?
This time next year, we hope that our plan is to be the sole. It's almost like a monopoly so far because nobody's really done it
integrated
together. So there has been, I'm doing venues, I'm doing this. So nobody has integrated it. So we plan to be the sole provider of this. We obviously know that, when we launched out on Instagram, the next 2 months, we saw some people trying to do the exact same thing we're doing, but it also keeps us on our feet. So we want to be the go-to face, we want to be the Google. Google was there, Yahoo came after, but Google is still Google. So we need to be that point of reference for everything that has to do with weddings. We branch out to so many other things. We're going to branch out to, so where the wedding planners come, we plan on saying, some planners can give online tips for some fees. So it's so big. This space is so big. So this time next year, maybe I will be giving interviews to someone.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming on the show.
No
Wish
problem.
you good luck with
Thank you very much.
your fantastic platform and helping, should I say, set the foundations for people who want to live together for the rest of their lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Continue the conversation offline.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.